Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 13th to the 19th. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right in. Right into the gateway. Yeah, it's here. It's powerful. It's promising. It's game changing. It's gonna dramatically change your life. It's big, okay? And you see that it's a loaded week, and you're gonna feel the difference this week compared to last week and the week before, where there's a little bit of a squeeze, and then you obviously had your eclipse month. So you're gonna love this week. You're definitely gonna still feel the passion, the intense passion from last week, and the energy and the emotions. We broke all that down last week, right? This is going to be a very different type of passion. Now, if you like stability, if you like commitments, if you like fated events, if you like getting what you deserve, if you like this t-shirt, if you like October surprises, the good ones, you're going to love this week. You've come to the right week. Monday, October 13th, Venus moves into Libra. Hello. Hello. Love this for you. Okay. It's a loaded day. It's a very loaded day, but Venus has officially entered her home sign. So Venus rules Libra, where she does really well for you when it comes to love, relationships, money, beauty, creativity, your pleasures, your values. Her power is amped up with the sun in Libra as well. You're going to feel magnetic and so optimistic and social. She's the life of the party. She makes magic happen, and her lover Mars is in his domicile in Scorpio, fired up with intense determination and drive and willpower, which you are going to be absorbing. You're going to feel that too, okay? Mars is go-getting right now. He is fierce. He's got his hair in a man bun, and you're still going to feel that intensity in there, like I said, but it's a burning passion now with Venus involved, okay? That feel-good intensity, because Venus is helping, just kind of soften the edges here. And this is what is so special, is that Venus in Libra rules your 8th house. That's Mars's home. So you have this overlap with transformation. This is a whole month of transformation. Death and rebirth, that's the 8th house. 8th house is wealth building, it's investments, it's intimacy, it's building relationships, partnerships. It can be career if you're not here for love. But Venus in Libra is very signature. Love is in the air. So anyway, this is a big time for you, okay? And Scorpio rules your 9th house, so that's just very spiritual. It's, higher mind. It's expanding your horizons. It's your worldview, but it's also travel. A lot of you are going to be taking long distance trips, or you might meet people from overseas, foreign cultures, foreign lands, publishing and broadcasting. Y'all starting a podcast, writing a book. You got Mars and Mercury in Scorpio. Remember that. Mercury is, the writer, right? So anyway, you do have the cosmic lovebirds, this power couple, Mars and Venus, just co-creating this huge transformation in your life, particularly around love, romance, contracts, networking, everything that I mentioned earlier. Commitment is going to be a big thing, but most of all, your burning passions, okay? This is your magic carpet ride in flames and whatnot. Anyway, here's the one thing though. You do see that Venus will be opposite Neptune in Aries, 0 degrees. You're possibly still feeling, well, I wouldn't even say possibly, you're still feeling Venus opposite Saturn from over the weekend, right? Saturn's in your sign. So there may be something here with money, just to let you know. You like that? Anyway, you've got Saturn. Oh, well, you've got Saturn in your sign, and then you've got Venus in Libra. That's your 8th house, opposite Neptune in Aries. Aries was your second. Those are the two money houses of the zodiac wheel. So there's something here regarding money for you, as well as partnerships. And again, your values, maybe some material possessions, but even your dreams, your ideals. We're talking about Neptune here. So this is a really good day to ask yourself, Is this real? How real is this? Is this going to be a thing? Is this fantasy? Is this real? With Saturn involved, do I want to take on these responsibilities when it comes to this job or this partnership or this contract or whatever that is, right? Is this worth investing my time? So I really want you to consider this and think about this. Really, really, really consider regarding your commitments moving forward. Venus is, the lower, it's the lower frequency of Neptune. They're sisters, right? And they're at odds here, which is fine. It's just, there's a middle ground. Yeah, they both rule music, by the way. So remember, sound is healing. It soothes the soul. Hemisync, we've talked about that. Jazz, piano, folk music, whatever you want, the new taste way, whatever name she's going by these days. But if you play music, that's going to really help. Okay. And I say that because this is an aspect that can really set the tone for the week. And you don't want to miss these amazing gateways. Yeah. The lower expressions of Neptune can be illusion, delusion, confusion, fantasy, all of that. So you want to find the middle ground. They both rule music. Play music you love. Take a moment for yourself. Not just music, meditation, creative expression, art, visual art. Yeah. Go to a gallery, go to a museum, paintings, dance, all of those Neptunian energies. You would know Neptune is your ruler. So remember, Neptune can cloud things, and maybe doing it this day, there may be something here where you're a little bit confused about money or making money or building wealth and maybe even partnerships. And is this something that I want? And I'm harping on this because look at, all right. So, literally, by the way, it takes me about 20 minutes to write all this on the whiteboard, to color all this in. Yeah, 20 minutes. I am left-handed, okay? We know what left-handed people are like with whiteboards. So, here's the thing. During that 20 minutes, the right side of my brain, my creative side, it takes over. It's a whole other world. And it's calming, and it's spiritual, and it's rewarding, okay? Remember, Neptune, again, is visual, visualize, visionary, vision boards, yeah? Whatever you need. Creativity is your soul expressing itself. And Pisces, y'all are so creative. Y'all are the musicians. You're the artists. So take that time this day. Trust your intuition. Neptune is your ruler. You're the most intuitive sign. So connect with your intuition. There's a difference between just having it and connecting, because you're about to move into really, really strong territory here. High gear. And when I say you're very intuitive, you got Pluto going direct. Pluto's in Aquarius, and that is your 12th house. So that's your home. 12th house is spirituality, it's intuition, it's rest and retreat, it's healing. But there's something here that's very like intuition on a whole other dimension, because Pluto, who is power and very transformative, empowerment. Pluto is Scorpio's modern ruler. Yep. And as you know, Scorpio is a very intuitive sign, fellow water sign like you, ruler of the underworld, actually. So Pluto's going direct. And when Pluto moves, he moves and you feel it. So all that deep inner work you've been doing, even shadow work you've been doing since he was retrograde since May, well, you are ready to show the world. You're ready to show the world what you got. And again, this brings in that 9th house energy where Mars and Mercury is. So this is very spiritual for you, because that's your 12th and your 9th. Those are the two like spiritual houses of the zodiac wheel. And there is something to be said about your perspective is changing. You're shifting your philosophies, the way that you see the world, the way that it's self-belief too, right? The 12th house, inner wisdom, all of that. So get ready. This is going to be big. You're going to hit the ground running, because Pluto's out of bounds. As I mentioned in your monthly forecast, he's a little bit unhinged. He's a little bit wild. Yeah. And he is in Aquarius, which is very forward thinking. It's the independent, sign, very original. Yeah. The rebel of the zodiac. I'm in Aquarius. Yeah, we do our own thing. And don't forget, Pluto is still trining Uranus. That is such a big deal for you. You felt Uranus in Gemini in your fourth, your domestic sector, home and family. 80% of y'all moved like recently, unexpectedly, right? But anyway, Uranus and Pluto, they're trining, right? Very harmonious though, but Pluto's now awake. They're connecting the currents of energy that's flowing between them, bringing you change. That's what Uranus is, as well as Pluto. Yeah. And so this is your awakening. This is your breakthrough. This is freedom. This is not only your transformation, it's your personal revolution. That's what this trine, that's part of the prism portal, is all about. So carpe diem. Yeah. Seize the day. Don't resist change. You want to move with the change. You're going to feel change. And it's change that you are wanting, right? You're going to feel charged up, wanting radical shifts and significant change. That's Uranus trine Pluto. Now, and don't forget, Uranus is Aquarius's ruler, and he's the sky god. Pluto, like I said, is ruler of the underworld. So, I mean, as above, so below. Yeah, this is your higher calling. Connect with it. You got things to do. You got things to say. You got things on your mind. And again, everything's about to change for you. Your belief system, everything. Okay? And what else? Healing. You're going to be doing a lot of healing this week. All right? Now, especially after last week, there was some stuff. All right? Now, I want to invite you to officially to the Gateway, your magic carpet ride. The red carpet being rolled out for you Tuesday, October 14th. We have our first grand trine. It's a grand air trine with Venus in Libra, trine Uranus in Gemini, and Pluto in Aquarius. And as you know, Uranus is trine Pluto. It's a party in the sky with all the air signs. It's intellectual. It's inspiring. It's planning, decision-making, communication, agreements, all of that. And you are definitely, again, there's something happening here really, really, really big as part of your transformation. There's likely something here really like psychological for you. It is the 8th house where Venus is in, but it's love, it's relationships, it's wealth, it's money, it's inheritance, it's investments, royalties, commissions, loans, paying off debts, joint bank accounts, things like that. That's what's happening. Okay? And this is really big. It's Venus. Venus is money in your 8th house of wealth building. And so trine, remember, Uranus in Gemini. It's your 4th house, so there's something here with home and family. Yeah, there's something here. Anyway, trines are really supportive. They have the nature of Jupiter. They work in your favor. But when you have a grand trine, the equilateral triangle, yeah, has greater potency. This charge like a battery to 3 areas of your life. And so, again, you're just going to have a lot of emphasis this point forward with your deepest passions and love and marriage and relationships and money and networking and family and home, contracts, your future dreams, and all of it's going to have this element of new beginnings. Yeah, it's right at that 0-1 degree mark. And breakthroughs. It's Uranus. Uranus is also surprises. And remember, this is auspicious. This is, if you're single, chance encounters. If you're looking for a home, the perfect one just came through. Even shocking reveals. Like, that's Uranus, right? He's like lightning. It's that feel-good intensity, though, that magnetism. And just Venus trine Pluto alone, I mean, that's a charge right there. That's money. That's money and sex. Okay? Now, and a sense of like reinventing yourself, to be honest. And remember what I said in your monthly forecast. this is the first time anyone on this planet has experienced this grand air trine. Yeah. Uranus trine Pluto, part of that prism portal nobody on Earth has experienced. You're entering a brand new era, this new frontier. This is a peak right here. You're expanding your consciousness. You're taking risks. That's Uranus. Remember, he wants you to shake things up while you're staying true to your authentic self. So this is your big break. And technically, we have a kite formation, another planetary configuration, because Venus is opposite Neptune. There's who's still conjunct Saturn in your sign, even though they're in different signs. Doesn't matter. They're still 2 degrees apart, bringing reality to your dreams. There's a lot happening because look at what's out. Look. You got Jupiter trine Saturn. Really, really big. By the way, thank you. It's I know it's really late. We're burning the midnight oil here, Pisces. Okay. I just thought of that band from, is it the 80s? Or the 80s or the 90s? Anyway, Jupiter trine Saturn. You could not ask for like when I say your life is about to change, buckle up. All right, 25 degrees. We haven't had Jupiter trine Saturn since 2014. Now, I talked about this a lot in your monthly forecast, so just know you have got a grand air trine. You've got the power brokers, Venus and Mars, in their domiciles working their magic for you. Now, you have your traditional ruler, Jupiter, luck, abundance, wisdom, expansion, working with Saturn that's in your sign. That brings you stability and structure and recognition and success with this trine. It's good fortune to your long-term goals and commitments. And Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, ruling your 5th house of joy and pleasure and true love and romance, soulmate energy. Yeah, it's huge during Libra season where it's all about love and relationships. While it rules your 8th house of deepening relationships, and you've got Venus in her domicile in Libra. Wow. But we're going to talk about something. All right. Just know a lot of you are about to have babies because that's Jupiter in Cancer in your 5th. Jupiter expands. Remember, you're expanding things at home and family. There's a lot of surprises too. Maybe there's, a surprise grandkid or anyway, congratulations too, by the way. A lot of y'all are getting married, by the way. And there's just something here that's really special for you. And it's all about you, to be honest. It's all about you. It really is. You're going to start feeling this optimism. It's Jupiter, this security. It's Saturn in your sign. It's stability. This is cheeseburger in paradise, to be honest. It's a whole new sensation you're going to feel. Building this new foundation through November. But when I say buckle up, this is going to be big for you. Now, if you're a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising, your moon, or for your husband, Freddie, or for your sister, Jessica, or whoever, there's a lot happening here. I'm just going to tell you what your sign is going to feel the most. And clearly it's going to be Jupiter trine Saturn. Yeah. All the water signs are really going to feel that. Cancer, Scorpio, and you. And then if you have any planets 24 to 26 degrees in any of those signs in your natal chart, in your birth chart, you're really, really going to feel it. Now, I hope you're sitting down for this. I'm about to give you a lot of, you got a bowl of popcorn. I'm going to give you a lot here. October 16th is one of the most loaded days of the century. It's huge. You've got the Sun square Jupiter, okay? 24 degrees. It's fine. Not a big deal. This is just expanding your worldview. There's something here where you may have a little bit of a, I want more fun in my life. I need more pleasure. I need a lot more romance. I need to feel romantic. I need to be swept off my feet. There's something here with seeing the big picture for yourself and even an element of even bigger than that, like your life purpose with a week like this. Oh, yeah. And a lot of energy around family and relationships, as well as having a baby. Okay. And creative projects, by the way. Okay. Now, the other thing is that there really is a lot of home and family stuff still happening for you. So this aspect, just think of it's a little bit of home improvement meets self-improvement. Okay, with a square like this. Remember, Jupiter is your traditional ruler. Jupiter always squeezes something good out of any aspect, and Jupiter does not have an off button. So this day, avoid overdoing things. Okay, overextending yourself, any of that. Now, you also have the Sun in Libra, opposite Chiron and Eris in Aries. Yep, that's actually going to perfect on Friday, but you really just feel it these 2 days really strongly. What does that mean? That is, again, bringing up your second and your eighth are two money houses in the zodiac wheel. You've got a T square though. All right. You have the Sun in Libra opposite Chiron and Eris in Aries that's squaring the Sun in Libra and Jupiter in Cancer. So there's Chiron and Eris in the mix now. Yeah. Chiron is a wounded healer. You have Pluto leaving skid marks, right? Just in your 12th house of healing. Yeah. And the subconscious. So, and Eris is on top of Chiron. Eris is Mars' sister, the goddess warrior. Ripping off the band-aid here with all the healing. Old wounds. Yeah. So what does this mean for you? There's something here about your growth, about the way that you are changing, the breakthroughs that you're having, but also money and relationships would be the two biggest things, and intimacy and the things that you value, and food. All right. So when I say healing old wounds, we're going deep. Okay. We're going, some of y'all are going to go all the way back to childhood. Yeah. Your 12th house is activated. People from your past may come up around this time too. If not physically, you may be thinking about them. Okay. And again, just wait. Yeah, the South Node's involved here. So this is not a bad T squared. To be honest, you've got the Sun and Jupiter involved, so there's a little bit of confidence in your healing. It's almost like you saying, you know what? F it. I'm going to face my fears. Eris is helping me rip off the Band-Aid. Jupiter's bringing that sense of optimism. I will climb that mountain even though I'm afraid of trees or whatever. Yeah. No more old wounds. I'm going to forgive and forget any circumstances. Moving on. Why hold on to this? Yeah. I'm not going to let any of my old wounds define who I am. I'm a new me. And there's a lot of kindness going around this day. Chiron is really, there's a lot of, with Jupiter expanding, even random acts of kindness that you may receive from strangers and your loved ones and me. I'm here for you, Pisces. But on top of that, on top of the Grand Air Trine and even the Prison Portal, the Rare Grand Trine, and this T square, you have another T square. And that is the moon in Virgo, 0 degrees. So that's a lot. The moon in Virgo is going to square Uranus in Gemini and Juno, that's in Sagittarius. Juno being Jupiter's wife. So, and Uranus is opposite Juno. So what does that mean for you? It does feel like there might be something here related to partnerships, relationships, marriage, contracts, home, family, a significant other, as well as career. That there may be a little bit of a squeeze, and there may be letting something go at this time, and it might be a relationship or a partnership or a marriage. Just to let you know. All right. Juno is Jupiter's wife, like I said. Juno is in Sagittarius, which is Jupiter's home. Juno is all about fairness, equality, and balance in relationships and marriage and contracts and agreements and fidelity, but also infidelity and betrayal. And she's all about the greater good, but she's in She's in a square, and she is opposite Uranus, a planet of the unexpected and surprises. But also, it's your breakthroughs. So there just might be something here. Remember, Virgo is your opposite sign. And we've been on the Virgo Pisces axis with the eclipses all year. Yeah. So there's something here with commitments. Just to let you know. Just to let you know. It's a day to be honest with yourself about even your daily routines, but work may be a thing. All right. There may be something here with the work. And when I say it may be like a business partner, it could be your boss decides they're leaving. You just, you never know with Uranus. The good news is that Venus will sextile Juno, which is actually really amazing for you. Okay? Really amazing. We'll talk about the second spread. Both of those, because there's a lot more happening. We even have a yod this day. Like, there's just so much happening. Because look at what else is happening on the same day, okay? You got Mars in Scorpio. Remember, that's passion, intense passion, determination, your transformation. Mars is going to trine the North Node in your sign and sextile the South Node in Virgo. So, and remember, Mercury is here too. And Mercury and Mars are pretty much together at this point. Yeah. So, Mercury will also trine the North Node in your sign and sextile the South Node in Virgo too. There is something destined here. Pay attention to this day. Big. Okay? This day, the day before, day after. This is amazing. Yeah? When you have this nodal axis, there's opportunities that are opening up for you even more. Grab them because this is destined. Yeah? If you're vibrating at a high frequency, remember, Jupiter's trine Saturn, who is karma, right? While Mars is on the nodes of fate. So here's your transformation that's deep. It's very spiritual for you. It's meaningful. It's purposeful. It's your life purpose. It's the nodes of fate. It's your mission statement. It's you fulfilling your dreams and your destiny with confidence and compassion. This is a gateway within a gateway. And the moon in Virgo will conjunct the South Node and sextile Mars and Mercury. 17 degrees. I mean, this is a hot potato of a day. It really is. It's loaded. But when you've got Mars and Mercury in Scorpio, that's part of all of this. Remember what that is. It's secrets coming to the surface. It's you facing your truths. It's you being honest with yourself. There's revelations around this time. And it's the South Node in Virgo conjunct the moon. What does that mean? Old habits, patterns, people, memories, circumstances coming to the surface. And it's the South Node. We're letting a lot of this go. And this is a day. Remember, Virgo rules your seventh house. So it is a partnership. It is a marriage. It's a relationship. It's a contract. Something here. Yeah. And it's a day where you're going to have to ask yourself, what am I willing to surrender? Yeah. Let me rephrase that. It's Mars and Mercury in Scorpio. Mars is like a laser. So there's something that may be cold turkey. Okay? We're letting it go. We'll talk about a lot more in the second spread. There's so much more to it. But Mars is moving the needle forward for you. And he's saying, we can't bring this. Okay? Now, Sunday, October 19th, Mercury conjunct Mars in Scorpio, 18 degrees. Buckle up. Buckle up. They're merging their energies. You've been feeling them from the beginning of the week. This is where they perfect, right? So it's when you feel this is strongest, you're going to feel Mercury and Mars together. They're in your ninth house. So again, something here with travel, higher mind, learning, teaching, going back to school. Maybe you are teaching a course, also publishing, broadcasting, everything I mentioned earlier. But this is happening in the intense, passionate sign of Scorpio. If Mercury is the mind, if Mercury is what you're thinking, Mars is how you get it. So this aspect really does come with like a disclaimer, okay? Because it's really penetrating. It's beast mode. It's stimulating. It's fiery. It's expressive. It's hold my beer energy. Yep. It gets the job done. Okay. And you're definitely going to feel this high intensity verve with your goals. your ideas, networking as well, focusing on just expanding your worldview, broadening your horizons, but also a big focus on investments too, and building relationships and wealth and your legacy. It's what I said in your monthly forecast, literally the phrase, you can do anything you put your mind to. This is you putting wheels in motion. This is you being the first in the office, the last to leave. Okay? Just be very mindful because it's Mars and Mercury and Scorpio. All right? So it can be a little abrasive. It can be a little, tempers flaring, little 9-inch nails. Remember that grudge energy that I spoke about, not letting things go. Revelations, truths coming to the surface, you hearing some truths or secrets or things coming up and being reactive and not responsive. It's manipulation, it's mind games, it's power struggles, it's come at me bro energy. It's hold my beer energy. Yeah, works both ways here. Remember, Scorpio is the scorpion. It has a stinger. And these stings linger, okay? It's a lot of words going to be exchanged. It's Mercury here. And remember, Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, has gone wild. All right? Planet's gone wild. Just remember, you create your reality. You're on a karmic journey. Everything that you do and say has ripple effects. This is a great time to stay hyper-focused on your goals, your legacy, because you have these amazing gateways and you want to take advantage of them and stay at that high frequency, because this is a day where you have a second grand air trine with the moon in Libra, Uranus in Gemini, Pluto in Aquarius. It's amazing. That's your 8th house, Venus in Libra. So again, there's something here with money for you, because the moon will conjunct Venus this day in Libra in your 8th house. There's something here with money or sex, okay? Relationships. Anyway, or business partner. But anyway, this is just this feel good energy. It's exciting. It's social. It's the dancing and Barbie, okay? You're Margot Robbie going out to explore the world in your toy house. Anyway, don't forget next week is when we have one of the best new moons of 2025. And it's in Libra. That's your 8th house. Money and relationships and sex. Anyway, who's going to feel Mercury conjunct Mars the most? Well, that'll be the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I am going to throw in Gemini, Virgo, and Aries. If you have any planets, 18 to 28 degrees. Yeah, they're traveling together pretty much the entire month. In any of the first 4 signs I talked about, you'll really feel it. Yeah, thank you, everybody. This is the week. Actually, when these videos come out, by the way, yeah, it'll be next week. I'll make the announcement next week. It's all in the description box. The thing that I'm finally revealing. I'm greatawakener.com. Anyway, y'all, Pisces, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for October 13th to the 19th for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, it is, as you can see, very late. Thank you for staying up past our bedtime to do your spread. Pisces, y'all crack me up. Stop it. Don't. I do a traditional Cult Across spread, offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Pisces, you know I love y'all. I gotta put my glasses back on. It's so bright at the computer screen. It's actually like the light. Anyway, okay. Pisces, let's do this. All right. You know I love y'all. Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay. There's gonna be some change. You're actually really good, though. You're actually really good. Yeah, you see that? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I like it. I like it actually. Look at. Okay, let's get. You got the page of what? You get a sound. Page of Wands. Go get it. Go get it. Get everything that you deserve. This is a highly creative imagination. Remember, wands are passions. Yep. Okay, so a lot of passion here, a lot of flowing passion, deep passion, but also wands are highly associated with work and career profession. So there may be something new there with that page of wands, or something that you're pursuing, something that you're really compelled by, and go for it. Remember, you have a gateway, and it's a gateway within a gateway leading up to the biggest gateway of the new moon next week. Yeah, it's in your eighth. Yeah, so it's life changing for you pretty much, and it's going to completely transform your life. And it has to do with building wealth, which can include launching something, getting a new job, or something coming through into your life, or even someone coming into your life. But either way, there's something really special here. Yeah. You're ready to transform your life with that page of wands. Now, we got the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is it's attributed to Sun and Virgo. Okay. So there is the first second, right? So a Virgo, which is your opposite sign, partnerships, relationships, contracts, marriage, all of that. It looks like you're working on something here. Yeah. It's building your legacy. It's working toward your future. Being hyper focused, like you said, like I said, like you said, like I said. It's Pentacles, money, wealth. Remember what I said. You've got that grand air trine in Libra in your eighth house. Yeah. So what did I say that was? It's building your wealth. It's moving toward your goals and your legacy. It's your big transformation. And it has to do with money. Money, money, money. And even if you're not here for money, it doesn't matter. This is just someone who's very hardworking. He's very diligent. And he's dedicated to whatever he's working on, right? He's driven. He's all the D words. Yeah. That's you right here. That's what this week is going to be like for you. This is commitment. Look at him committing to what he wants. Nothing's going to distract him, and he's going to be successful. He is going to make it to get everything that he wants. So I love this. Literally, this is a week of intense passion, drive, and commitments. Okay. And a sense of fulfillment. Just think about when you get there. But this is, again, you've got to stay focused, is what that's saying. And there even is a sense of like patience, practice makes perfect, really developing like your skills as well. But that's commitment. Now, yeah, that 10 of Wands in your challenge area, I do not mind it. There's, you're coming out of something, okay? Following that page of wands, you're coming out of something here where when you have that Eight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, there is a sense of like whistle while you work. Yeah, really enjoying this. That 10 of Wands, this is a card that has, it's really associated with just taking on way too much. Even some burden. There's been some weight on your shoulder. You had Saturn and some, strong aspects that were not favorable. You felt that. But there's a sense of coming out of it now. Okay? And it feels really good. But you've got to be the one to take that action. You've got to drop some of these wands. Remember, whenever you have the South Node in Virgo activated, like this week, remember that is just being hard on yourself. It's being self-critical. It's that perfectionist energy. Yep. This is fine. Remember, he's happy doing this. This is a Virgo card, right? But that 10 of Wands, it really is just let's drop some of these wands, okay? And not be hard on yourself. And even seek support when you need. You've got Chiron really activated this week, right? And that could even be another person, like a mentor or someone. Remember, like I said, like people coming in and supporting you. If you're carrying so many wands, how are you going to see that they're there? The other thing is, yeah, there's someone, it feels like they may be kind of like weighing you down, and it may be that Virgo South Node conjunction moment for you. There may be something here. It doesn't even have to be a person. It can be a job. It can be, something that you thought you were passionate about, but it was just taking up too much of your time and you don't find the joy in it anymore. There really is something here where it just feels like it's like, okay, this has gotta, yeah. The other thing is it might be someone that feels the same way, like we're gonna have to, yeah, go different ways. It's not working. It feels too much. Too much effort, too much work. All right. But again, that it might be you. Now you have the King of Wands in your crown, Emperor, and the Reader spread. So that's why I feel like it's more you. That's a lot of power. That's more you saying, no, that's what I want. I'm going to work toward it. I'm going after everything I want. I'm putting all my ducks in a row. King of Wands, that's epitome of passion. That's like the epitome of fire too. His wands are, the essence of fire. There's a lot of passion. And so the King of Wands is very entrepreneurial. He is someone who, remember, wands, very work related. So it does seem like work and career and money may be a big theme for you this week, and it may be a big priority for you this week. Go get it. You got gateways. The Emperor. This is amazing. The Emperor is the Emperor, the ruler of the land. He's when we talk. So the Emperor is all about mastery of self, and that's a big part of the prison portal. But it's a big part of Saturn being in your sign. Okay, so there is a sense of whatever you've gone through, you are really coming into your own power, especially this week, because it looks like there's something new that's brewing. There's something new that's happening in your life that you're compelled by. And it's something that's maybe a new job, new career, could even be a relationship. It could be anything. It could be anything that you feel very passionate about. It could even be stoking those flames of creativity that we were talking about earlier. Really amazing. Okay, it's putting you in the driver's seat. Do you see that here? This is a lot of power. A lot of power. He's the dad of tarot too. So remember, a lot of y'all having babies, and it's masculine energy. So it's fine. Making, can be a male, female, whatever it is, but parental energy. And actually, because your fourth house of home and family is so active, there just may be something here. Well, so is your career sector with Juno involved. There's just something here where it just feels like you're just coming into a lot more power. And all of it starts with that inner wisdom, right? You even see the Emperor here with like a long white beard. Yeah. A wisdom, red cloak for passion, power. You're good. You're really good. You got the Tower in your future. So there's your unexpected, surprising event. But again, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It almost stops. It almost like stops you from moving in a direction where you're just like, yeah. This is okay. Maybe with a relationship, partnership. Remember, I said that's kind of like the big thing here. You even see the two people falling out of the tower. It's a couple. But the tower moment, as a reminder, doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Yeah. You even see what I say earlier, Uranus. Uranus is lightning. You see the lightning strike here. So it does. This card is attributed to Mars. Mars natively rules both Aries and Scorpio. So there really is something here, like I said, that just might shape the way that you see things. And to be honest, it does feel A, necessary, and B, it feels like it's you. Okay? Burn it down, build it up. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Let's get to your stuff. Pisces, big, big. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on, Pisces. This is big. And you know I love y'all. But remember, you've got so much happening. I really think that tower moment is going to be you. Right? I think that it's going to be you. All right, you know I love y'all. Let's see what's yeah, it's you. It's you. And if it's not you, it was the best thing for you. Something had to end. Something had to end. And you're okay with it. This you're getting. You got the Fool. Yep. There's nothing you want more than this new beginning. There's nothing you want more. Remember what I said about taking risks. That's what you're feeling, and that's what I want you to do. This is someone who's full of confidence. He's young. He's ready to go explore. You see the full abundance of the sun. Yeah. Optimism, joy, hope, opportunity, confidence, vitality, all of that. Standing on the edge of the cliff. He's not even looking down. All right. That's how much faith he has in himself and the universe. Okay. This is amazing. As a Fool. You're New Jersey, like there's new stuff happening for you. You've got the and by the way, the Fool is attributed to the planet Uranus. So yeah, a lot of big changes. Uranus is just change. 10 of Cups, your card. That's your card. I don't even know to like. You're good. This is happy everything. And it feels like it might even be like motivation. Yeah, it's like I want to get to this point. I want to get to this point. There's something in the way. Someone in the way. Even me getting in my own way. Nope, no more. Gotta use that moon South Node conjunction with Mars trining the North Node in my sign. Yeah. There you go. This is the 10 of Cups. It's joy. It's happiness. It's happy couple, happy family, happy everything. There's like this state of joy, nirvana, that's in this card. They're so joyful, so happy. They're not even aware of it. The only rainbow in tarot. I love this. You're good. Remember, cups are feelings and emotions and love and intuition. All of that. You've got. You're good. You're good. Okay. It just feels like there's something really fueling you. Okay. There's something waiting for you on the other side of that tower. And when the tower falls, you can see the sun. Come on. The biggest yes in tarot. And again, there's just you seeking this optimism and this hope, and it's all there. It's all there. There's just something in the way. Yeah. You're working hard. You're feeling empowered. You're good. The sun, there's a sense of rebirth that's happening. Like I said, like you reinventing yourself. It's a big thing. And then you have the 2 of Wands and your final outcome. Very interesting. If you are a cross watcher, 2 of Wands has been coming out a lot more than normal. And I think it was another sign where this happened, but you got the only 2 people in all of tarot who hold the world in their hands. So when you have Mars and Mercury in Scorpio in your 9th house, what did I say that was? Your worldview. The way that you see things with confidence, with power. He's at the highest point in the castle. He's got a great view. And this is someone who is planning his next steps. He's made a lot of achievements, but when you've got a tower moment like this, yeah, it's a 2. It's a 2 of Wands. These are 2 Aries cards, by the way. Remember, that is your 2nd house. Self-worth, self-value, boosting your confidence, but also your values. and money and work. You're really good here. I would just say feel that. I'm going to show you something here. You see the roses. Do you see the white and the red right here on the wall? I don't know how. The red is like passion. It's blood. White is spirit. You're going to be good. It just take that time to plan the next steps, okay? Because there is going to be a tired moment. And again, I'm going to see something. I'm going to clarify something. How much time do we have? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me well, I'm going to clarify. I do want to see the tower. You see? What'd I say? You trust me now? In a week of secrets coming to the surface, revelations. Anyway. Come on. What? I mean, right? You saw your last week's reading? Yeah. That's a sign, okay? So, best thing for you. Something had to go. And there's your sense of independence and self-sufficiency and a sense of reward. Why? Because you worked freaking hard. 8 of Pentacles. You work hard, you earn it. 9 of Pentacles. And that's abundance. And this is love. This is self-love. This is enlightenment. Right next to a card of enlightenment. You're good. You're good. Pisces, okay? This and abundance, money, abundance, money, abundance. It's really nice. Very nice. And remember, it can be something in your physical world too. Yep. Funny enough, another Virgo card. It's actually attributed to Venus and Virgo. So there may be something here where it's just has to do with maybe the ending of a partnership. That's a 2 free. Or there's something here where you go off on your own. You start your own business. It's a 2 free. Whatever it is, that's meant for you. And I think a lot of y'all are going to have that tower moment in terms of like you do it to yourself, right? Like you're like, burn it down, build it up. Let's see if that 2 wants. You're really good. I'm not going to even just, you're fine. You got Judgment. Remember I said you're really going to feel Pluto. How funny is that? Because Pluto, out of all the signs, is in your 12th house, which is very spiritual. It's like it's spiritual awakening that you're having this week. There it is. And this card, Judgment, is attributed to the planet Pluto. So you can't even, it's like I'm getting chills. I don't know if it's just like that draft of air coming through my window or if it's actual chills. It is nighttime. Really great. You have an archangel. And hey, remember what I said from the beginning of the week. What is going to set the tone of the week? Venus opposite Neptune. What I say? What you should do? Listen to music. Sound. You literally have the archangel blowing the trumpet, waking the dead. That's what sound does. It's frequency. It's energy. It's vibration. Literally, that's what sound is. And these people are now awakened. And now they seek this meaningful life experience. Sound is healing. Okay, but you are going to have a big spiritual moment. This is a very spiritual week for you. Well, a spiritual month for you. Okay, you're good. You're absolutely good. I don't even know like, wow. It feels like a week of big moves from you two. I mean, look at all you got. Look at these major arcana. Like, you're good. You got these court cards. You're good. A lot of money. Pisces, y'all, come on. Next week is oh my gosh, the new moon in Libra. There was a couple other things I was thinking about that I was like, I'm gonna just, you know what's next week, okay? So it's new moon in Libra, but there's a lot of other things happening. Tier 3 members, we're going to, for the second spread, we'll talk about Juno, Sextile Venus. That's 2 goddesses, by the way. That's really nice. We'll talk more about this South Node conjunction. There's something ending there. And it could even be the way the way you think about something. Again, every Pisces is different. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I'm already losing my voice. Thanks so much, Pisces. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. You're good, Pisces. I love this. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.